Welcome to Christ Center Gamer's latest unboxing of the newest gamepad controller from Turtle Beach, the Reactor, whatever you want to call it. So this one is their low-cost product in comparison to this one, which was their more premium controller. This was the Recon controller. I reviewed this several months back. I really liked it. I used it pretty much exclusively for quite a while until I got a different controller into review that I kind of like better. But it's still very good, and I like it a lot, and so does everybody who uses it. So I'm curious to see how much. This one I think is $20 less. That one's I think $59, and this one's $39. So I'm curious how much of that high quality passed along to its younger brother, and less expensive brother, I suppose you could say as well. So this one right here is this is game enhancing audio controls. So it has some audio control features as that one does over there. Let's see, I'll just show you the good box right there. Go. We've got on the top, it's just got the logos. All right, the bottom has more information, including what it includes, which is a controller and a cable, 8 feet. And most of the interesting, so it supports so the SuperHuman Hearing feature, the Xbox Series X and S, 1, and Windows 10 and 11. And here's the back, which I will read off in just a moment, but there you can look at it. It's got Turtle Beach audio controls, so critical functions like mic mute, game and chat volume are right at your fingertips. Superhuman Hearing, from the quiet footsteps enemy reload. Superhuman Hearing gives you the ultimate audio advantage. 2 mappable quick action buttons on the back, which is awesome. And 3.5mm headset connection on the bottom. And vibration feedback for dual rumble motors. And responsive controls with you can use the 8-way D-pad for smooth thumbstick movement. So let's get right into this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try to open this up without causing failure. So we got that part, this guy here. Okay, will I succeed? We shall see. Nope, I need to cut this as well. Get that flap open. I don't like to ruin packaging because you never know. Something could be wrong with it. I might need to go back, or it might look nice on my shelf. I don't know. But regardless, I don't like to destroy packaging. Oh, I forgot about the tops. Here we go. All right, there's side 1. I should not be pointing this at myself. Someday I'll learn that lesson. Okay, there we go. There we are. All right, so right on the top is a rubber cable versus this one's fabric cable. Though to be fair, this cable is this fabric cable is nice, but it is kind of a hard fabric cable, where this one is just a rubber cable, pretty standard. So I'm going to put this down for the moment so we can get to the controller, but we'll unwrap this in just a moment. So then we've got this guy here, and this pulls right out. I'm not sure which way is up. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these flaps, and then I guess it just pulls out. Yep, it pulls out. And we've got some manual stuff in here, right here. It's got some button mappings. So here's some, looks like a relevant page of the manual there. For the quick start guide, that's right here. It shows you the quick dashboard controls and initial setup, like that. Okay. Pretty standard stuff. There's also a Turtle Beach controller app, which you can use to manage either controller, this one or the Recon, from the Windows Store. I liked how it used to be standalone download, now it's Windows Store. Doesn't really matter, but okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. All right, so this is it. It's pretty straightforward packaging, honestly. Drop it. Almost like I'm in a Linus video. All right, and we've got, go ahead and pull this tab apart. Let me get this out of the way. I see you guys can't see what I'm doing if I have that there. All right, pull this tab, and I'm going to figure out how to separate plastic, I swear. Almost there. There we are. Some silica gel that we're not supposed to eat, and the controller. So we'll go ahead and put this out of the way. All right, so initial impressions. So here's the controller. I swear, I am just Mr. Butterfingers today. Right, here's the controller, React Auto. Right, here's the back of the controller. Like you can see the extra buttons right here. Here's the triggers and the where the cable goes in. I like that's a removable cable because you never know when cables break and you have another one you can just use if you need a longer, whatever. So, all right. So first initial impressions, not bad. I mean, it's definitely not as stubbly and textured as the other one, as the Recon, but it's not bad. It doesn't feel that cheap, which is always a concern with a value priced controller or really anything. Um, so yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. Gotta pull this guy out here from under the shadows and see D-pad and analog sticks feel very similar. The buttons fairly similar as well. And instead of having all these goofy modes and buttons and dials and volume knobs, it's got the arguably much simpler, just that right there. And one of these, I'm assuming the middle button on the top is so you can use these controls. So I don't know if you can see it, but there is a little volume up and down button. I'm assuming button mode or controller mode and text or chat volume, I'm guessing. Um, so that's nice. It uses the D-pad instead of all these other buttons on the top, which honestly is a good idea. So, all right, I'm going to try to take out this cable and see how long it is. It should be 8 feet. So let's see how long 8 feet is. I know 8 feet is 8 feet, but and if I can, without disrupting this recording too badly or this unboxing video, I'm going to try to plug it into my laptop and see what it does. So let's see here. Okay, and yep, it's longer than 6 feet, so I believe it. Okay, I'll just go ahead and plug this in right on the side. Plug this in here, and let's see if it lights up. Okay, so right now my Windows just detected it, and we got a light up, and yeah, just the light in the middle glowed right there. Cool. All right, so I'll go ahead and launch game controller tester. So let me see if I can quickly, specific window, game controller tester. All right, will it pick it up? Probably. There. It is not doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. All right. Well, what I can tell you just from looking at it is it is working. Now, what I wanted to know more than anything else is does impulse trigger work? So let me click on start testing, controller one. No, it does not advertise that, to be fair. Everything else about this controller looks fine. No obvious dead zone issues. The triggers work, the buttons work, but it does not seem to support impulse trigger. So I'm going to go ahead and go to standard vibration. Start testing controller one. Well, yeah. So it does vibrate the right and the left side. So I wish I could share this window. OBS isn't cooperating, but it is vibrating each side. So I can feel the rumble on the right and the rumble on the left, but it doesn't feel like it's specifically in the trigger. But otherwise, it does have a satisfying rumble, and it does work pretty well. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. Actually, let's see. Yeah, this is one thing I want to know is what do these back buttons do? Doesn't seem like they have a default at the moment. So we'll have to play with that some other time. And of course, you can look forward to a full written review with all the details of what this controller can do and what it can't. And if I figure out impulse controllers, so I think that, this is probably accurate as is. So it supports vibration, but not impulse triggers. But you know, for a discounted price of, well, value pricing, $39.99 instead of the more expensive pricing of the other controllers, you know, it's understandable, a limitation. All right, take care and look forward to the full written review at ChristCenterGamer.com. God bless.